Hey YouTube, Texas Gear Reviews here. So we're going to get out today and test the solar system, but as you can probably hear in the background and see in front of you, it is storming pretty good out here. I thought this was going to be the one day we had sunshine, but it's not. So I thought what a better time to get out and test the Coghlans dry bags. So I got the 25 liter and the 10 liter out there. Here's what I did. I put two sweaters inside of the 25 liter, which is the green one, and I put one sweater inside of the 10 liter, which is the red one. I laid the green one on its back with the buckle up, and the red one down on its front with the buckle facing down. I just wanted to put one bag each way to see if one holds water, or one sheds water and one doesn't. So at the end of this, we'll try a puddle video if we get a good puddle out there, and if not, maybe we'll do it in the bathtub or something, and we'll see how well it stays, if it floats, all that good stuff. It is 9:30 in the a.m. right now. I'm going to check these in about an hour or so, so we'll come back. My camera's getting wet, so we're going to have to do this real quick, so we'll be back. Alright, so they've been in the rain for about an hour now. It's been right around 50 minutes, but the wind's starting to pick up. They're starting to blow around a little bit. I think we're going to bring them in. We're going to dry off the outside before we open them to make sure there's no, water getting in from the outside to the inside when we open it. But I see a few puddles. Maybe we'll go throw them in the puddles for a few minutes, let them bob around, and see what happens. So we'll be back. Alright, so it's still raining, as you can see, and we've taken them and we put them in some puddles of water. Again, I put the green one this time. I put the buckle down, and on the 10 liter, the red one, which you can barely see behind it, I put it buckle up, and they are floating. They're just kind of sitting on top of the water. They may be touching grass now, but they were in the middle of it floating a minute ago. You can see them puddles are pretty large. So we're going to let them float around for, I don't know, a few minutes. Maybe we'll go around and go out there and tumble them around a little bit, and then we'll come back and we will dry them off and check them out and see how well they held up. Make sure everything's dry on the inside. So we'll be back. Alright, so we let them go for about 10 minutes. I went out there, I flipped the green one buckle side up, and rolled the red one buckle side down, kind of, jumbled them around in the water a little bit. So we're going to let them sit for another 15-20 minutes, and then we'll pull them. So we'll be back. Alright, so other than shaking them off a little bit before we brought them in, I haven't touched them. I haven't opened them. I haven't dried the outside, so you can see they're still wet. I'm going to take a rag and try to dry them off a little bit. It does seem to repel the water a little bit. Get them as dry as we can. Give them the best chance possible. I guess it helped if my hand wasn't soaking wet. Let's open the 10 liter. Oh, there's water inside the ring so far where it was folded up. sweater's completely dry. There is a drop of water down in there, but I believe it fell off of here. Let's dry that one spot and then check. All the water seems to be on the outside of this thing, so the 10 liter held up. And again, I flipped the buckles around, so do the 25 liter now. Now let's just draw the top of it. And I know you're supposed to take all the air out. Or I assume you're supposed to, but we didn't. I just rolled them up and threw them out there. Make sure I'm in frame. Okay, so again, there's water inside the rolls. All the water seems to be on the outside of the pack. And both sweaters are bone dry. So the 25 liter works. Well, I really thought they were going to get wet, especially when I started to unroll them and seeing the water on them underneath the actual roll-up part. I just knew there was going to be water in them. But there wasn't. Apparently this, whatever this is, rubber, I guess. This rubber seal right here does its job. I believe I had them folded 5 times, and you're supposed to fold them 3 or 4. Or something like that. I'm not sure. I do know that this goes on the inside of your first fold. So I really thought there was going to be water in there. You can see there's water all in where it was rolled up. But the content stayed dry. So I'm going to say these dry bags work for the most part anyway. I'm not sure if you submerged them underwater if they would you know, keep the water out. I'm pretty sure then they would let water in, but I don't know, we may have to test that theory to try it one time just to see what happens, maybe with the 10 liter, blow it up with air and put something in it, or let all the air out of it, I guess. If you want it to sink, hold it underwater and see if it's still bone dry on the inside. And I know these aren't meant to be submersible bags, but keeping your gear wet in the rain, they'll sure do it. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, YouTube.